WTF? Oh, whoa. Let me see what the hell is going on here. You just do this quick setting here. Oh boy, that's not what I need. Oh, the echo returns too. Jesus. Okay, I think I got it. What about now? Echo now. Talk again, talking. Yeah? Awesome. Alright, so yeah, now I can do stuff again. Yeah, it was the stupid camera. Alright, so to go on. Now probably the mic is gonna be probably too loud. Not sure, but let's see. Okay, so now I'm gonna work on the feet real quick, and all of this, mind you, is just one object. So let me maximize this guy, this thing on the side. Alright, we're good. Foot is gonna go in here. ZSX to make it to scale on the x-axis. So if you click S and scale, it scales all the way all around. So I just pressed S and I'm moving around. But if you can scale on different axes, whatever, XI, I don't know. SZ will scale up. You see. So I just did SX. Let's make this guy go. Just move it forward, just for a foot. Most likely, I'm gonna have to go to this point because that's the bottom of my bone, and the animation dictates that the bottom of the bone is where we hit the ground. Okay, so we got this and we're good, and now we're gonna do the other parts. At this point, I kind of need to see what I'm doing, so I'm gonna have to turn the skeleton back to X-ray mode. Where are you? Skeleton. Not axes, but X-ray mode. Where should be in here somewhere. Ghost motion path. I have no. Maybe it's bones. It's bones, isn't it? Oh, another thing I didn't do is yeah, they all need to deform except for this dude. This bone should not deform anything. This bone is what is the entire object. So I'm in pose mode. That bone is what moves the entire object, but we're not doing that. Okay, okay, so that skeleton is here, and I need to find the stupid X-ray. Is it under here? Custom properties? No. Thought it was under the entire armature, no? X-ray, there it is. Awesome. Okay, so back to the model. So, alright, so if we have the hip, which is going to be attached at this point, it kind of needs to go up here, really. Yeah, that's right. Let's make this so. I need to put my clippings back on. There we go. Okay, and since the leg down here, and I need to make this leg go a little bit higher up. Very simple. There's going to be a lot of weird clippings after, but don't really care right now. So extrude up for the belly part. Make him like this. Let's extend up, and the belly part is actually attached at this point. Okay, and we're going to do Shift D again and extrude up. So that's the chest. I will just make it do that, that. Okay, I think we're good. This part is going to go, sorry, S smaller and down. Okay, let's just do that. Now let's just do some arms. I wish I had not. Now my shit is all fucked up, because if I extrude this way it's going to come out. I should not have twisted it, so I'm just going to Shift D this guy, take him over here, do a Shift R, and delete this middle part. Delete vertices, all the vertices. Sweet. So take this entire thing, and I just want to make a cube out of it. So extrude up, grab. Anytime you grab anything, it's highlighted in white. So, and if you hit L, it grabs everything that's connected to that. So even if you're in a vertex mode right here, and I'm clicking on just one vertex, L will get me all the vertices that are attached to it. Okay, so very simple arm. I don't have a shoulder, but that would, when I make a better model later, I'm gonna have shoulders. But right now, let's just not, because the shoulder bones are very complicated. So right now, I'm just going to extrude it down, just the arm, all the way down to here. Okay. And actually, I'm gonna move everything in so that the center is right here. Okay, great. Let's give it some details. Like I said, this guy, give him like huge shoulders, like a bot shoulder. Up. And this, we're going to zoom out as a extend. Let's make this out and down. Okay, let's give him like that, and S and E, S. E again on the inside, looks cool. E, S, E again on the inside. Flop. This, because otherwise we're gonna see this body inside of this one. Okay, anyways, so we're good. This is good enough for an arm. Let's give him a forearm and then a head, and we're almost done with the simple part. After that is the part that I don't know if it'll work or not, so bear with me. Okay, let's do S out, E, S in, word, okay, and yeah, let's go all the way up to the wrist. Let's give him an extra, oh, what I just did here to add an extra ridge, you pretty much do Control R. And if you were to do Control R and scroll your wheel, it'll give you more segmentations. Right now I just did one. Boom. And let's give him a hand. The hand will just be a simple cube. Shift D to get the face out. And E, S, and get this up. This up again. Look at a view. Let's get this down this way, and yeah, let's the hand should be a little thinner, so get these two sides, S on the Y-axis, which is really the Z-axis in Blender, Okay. In Unity. It's one of those actually. I'm not sure. I have to check it out. Here, E again, S, and I'm pretty sure we've got it. Okay, what I'm gonna do now is I only want to see this one side. So a really cool trick is to do Alt B, and now whatever I sorry, Alt B again. What did I say? Alt B. So, okay, I just want to see this hand, and right now there's a bunch of stuff in the way. First, yeah, I just want to see where the hand is. So I'm doing Alt B, and I'm doing a window right here, and now all I see is just the hand. That's a really cool tool to model just the part that you want. So here, select this face, L, and I'm going to move the hand so that it's centered. Okay, Alt B again to see the whole thing, and it looks like I need to center my arms sideways. So what I'm going to do is just do an Alt B again, but here. Okay, let's look at the side view of the arm. Yeah, you see, forearm needs to move a little forward, and the arm needs to move a little forward as well. Okay, we're centered. Let's add a head, and we're pretty much done. To add a head, let's do Shift D this way, and he's gonna have no neck. Forget the neck. Let's do and D, and let's do S blow. Okay, I think we're good. Let's buff out this area a little more, and the back a little more too. Okay, so I think we're good for this. Now this is the part that I'm not sure about. First I'm going to save as and not put it into my my Unity's asset, because I'm gonna have a bunch of extra objects that I don't want. Instead, I'm to that I set up work Zyborg model. This is not skeleton. This is, I'm gonna save it here. This is full body. Okay, and now this is what's going to happen. I want to separate each part so that they will hook in to the bone in Unity. So I think I'm going to open my Unity. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Okay. I think that's the part. This is the tricky part. All right. So Unity, and I want to. Okay, this is not the branch that we're on. This is just my local, just to try things out. There we go. The projects, a test box. Open scene 1. So here I'm testing out a few coroutines. Coroutines are functions that they're almost like separate threads. So basically, if you have a function that said, let's say you do a count function, and you say for int equals x to whatever, do x plus plus, and you want to do an x on each frame, you pretty much have to have this function in update. But let's say you want to have something that acts on time independently of the update, you would have to make a coroutine. Let me do a new scene actually. And here I'm just going to add a ground. Let's add a, no, it's an object 3D, and I think it's a plane. Yep, and it's on 0, 0. Great. Where's my camera? It's over here. Let's F to target my camera. Here, up. Great. Now we're going to add our models. They're not here yet, but this is going to be skeleton V3 is the skeleton that I have. It will not show. Default take hop has all of these. It will not show because it's oops. Oh, yeah. I forgot to do something. That box showed up, and I don't want this box. That box was just to show me where the ground was. So let's adjust the skeleton. I can just do show an explorer, I guess. Skeleton V3. That's not. With test animations, but I don't want this box. That's the box that's showing up. It's a different object. Yeah, good. Okay, so this is the skeleton that has all of my animations. Zombie walk. Okay, so this is what I'm going to save. Make sure I have nothing else. Yeah, I have nothing else. Save this file as my Unity project, which is models. See Unity projects, Unity test box. That's the one. Call it skeleton V3. The skeleton. Right, and save. Cool. Now in my Unity, model should show up under models. Skeleton V3 empty, and as you can see, we can't see anything here because those are just bones. So let's put him in and look at where he is. He is here, and that point is the center of his body. So that point, so that point is the center of his body. Now what I'm going to do is add another folder for limbs. Alright, and everything should go in here. So let's get back to my Blender model. This guy. Now we're going to take each limb one at a time and put them all into that folder and see if this will work. So first of all, since I have a modifier, it's a mirror modifier so that I could work on both sides. What was the point of doing thing is mirrored? So now I have a reason to have used that modifier. Okay. I'm going to apply. Once I apply, that's it. This is just one object. It's just one object. So what I'm going to do now is the tricky part. Let's see if I can just extract just one shin. So let's see. Let's just get this shin. So, oh, by the way, click L to get the whole object. You have to also be on the object. The cursor has to be on the object. Okay, so I'm going to do Control I to select everything else, hide everything else. And I'm going to get this guy, and I'm going to separate him. I think I should center everything first. As you can see right now, it's not going to look good. So, Alt hide, L this, and L that. To move this out with the foot as well. Oh, and my crap, my mirror is gone. I can get back to it. I had a mirror. No. Okay, so I did Control Z, and basically I have to reapply a mirror. under my modifiers, which is this little wrench, add modifiers, mirror, go, just temporarily, while I L this, and L that, and so it's going centered now. That's X to make it this to be a little just one of the things. Okay. And centered. It's pretty center. You could do it with tools, but that will take a little too much for what I want to do. Go. Let's get this hip out some more. Here. Okay. Now I'm done with my. Let me just make sure that all and everything is where it should be. Yes, yes, and yes. Okay. Now we're good to go. Apply the modifier mirror. Take the shin and hide everything else. Now get this to be an object on its own. So you L, and I think it's Control P. No. Alt P. Oh no. P. Yes. P by itself makes this an object of its own. Okay, so the center of this object is, let's see, first of all, object mode, select this object only, hide this object, oh yeah, so his center is all the way up there, so it won't work because this center, if the leg moved, it's gonna do that, and we don't want that. We want this center to be at this bone's head. So what I'm gonna do is go to this bone, select that one, and do was it a Control Shift S? No. Shift S? Yes. I want cursor to selection. Cursor is here. Now, the tricky part is to this object, change his center. At that point, it's Control Alt Shift C. Gen 2 Yes, okay, so that worked. Let's see. Okay, so if this, I forgot to add some textures. So this works. Let's see if this works right. And then let's proof of concept this. First, I'm going to need a name. Should be shin. No, it's my shin right. Okay. If I export this as an X. Okay. See if this will do the trick. And export. To my units. Zyborg. Sets. Render Limbs. actually, one is the name of the mesh, this is the name of... Okay, the objects will be all caps. Now in my T, all to right. Oh shoot! Yeah, it took the entire model. Okay, so what I need to do is not to say only did. Yeah, so let's export again. EX. It's selected on. The map. Let's try that again. Let's see, here it is. I think scale is all plugged up. Yeah, I don't know how big my skeleton is. What I do is add a sphere. Yeah, let's add. See, object sphere. Let's make it real small. 02. 2. It's too small. Sorry, I meant 0.2. Let's make this red. See it? Ah, that's not how you do. See if I have rails here. It's matte. Great. Okay, it's matte. It's gonna go yes. Sweet, and now to this one and chest. Oh fuck. Okay, so there's another issue. Chest R. Yeah, this fucking hand is called. Dang it. Okay, well, we'll do that later. No problems. Change the 6 sphere. Hip. Alright, now I need to reset all of these bad boys. Just wanted to reset the freaking location. Yeah, so we're gonna do this by hand. 0, 0, 0. This guy 0, 0, 0. And what's happening is so each one of these spheres have been stuck onto a bone, and now they're children of that bone. And now I need to make sure that they are set at the 0 location of that bone. See, that's why they're all moving. See where they are. So just to trace an outline of my guy. This one 0. This one's at 0. This 0. sure enough, already I can tell the scale is off. No? Should land down there. Yep, okay. Okay, so I think the scale is not so bad. The problem that I had was that I kind of set up a mount with an arbitrary size. So obviously, just do 5. Just do 4. So obviously I thought my model was, there's no Y. It's too big for its own good. Okay, so let's get this guy up. Alright, so now, magic. Oh, fuck. It's backwards. Okay, so this is what I meant to do. Shin. Right shin. Zero it out. Let's see if there's a default animation first. That will. Actually, no. Let's just put a thigh, the right thigh first, and then. Okay, so this object is good, and this object is now going to be moved to another layer. Yeah. So now I'm going to show everything. Same thing for this thigh. So unhide it. Just select this. Hide everything else. L, P to get the selection out. Grab this bone. Get my cursor to it. Was it? Get Shift S. Cursor to selection. Then back to hide this. Back to here. Control Shift Alt. Cursor center of the object there. That object. And export it. Okay. Export, export. Alright. Back in here, did I? Okay. Let's see if this will work. It's parent fire to right. Oh. Chin. So out. Yep. Oh. Oh, I should, yeah. Okay, so that is not working. Wait, I thought it would. Oh, oh, oh. Why off? It shouldn't be. Let's add and try to figure it out. Once I have parts, I think I can see. Yeah, do. This guy to chin. Okay, I may. I'm pretty sure bone's attached to base. Object attached to the bone, the base of the bone. Front. Yeah, let's shift S. Good. This guy. Okay. X. If not, I think it's also it's a FBX export. It's not export. Suck. It's export the object, but you have to hit its word and its new up. That's how you used to do it in the old Unities. Now you can just save a Blender file. So instead, I may have to delete the entire skeleton. Just take each part, make a new file out of each part. That's the next solution. Let's see if let's zero it out. Yeah, why is this thigh not zeroed out? Foot and the shin are fine. Scale is 100? That's weird. What's the scale of my... Just 1. Okay, so that's indication that something's going. Oh, also the pose. Walking. Oh yeah, I think that's really the bone facing that way. There. The object is attached vertically. If I reset guys station, it's gonna get all fucked up. Yeah. So now it should be going the right way. See how this face is facing that way? I just need to rotate it correctly. Let's see. 90 and then the Z maybe 90. Okay. I do this for everything. 90. Okay. Bastard. Why did you not do it? Foot only. Eesh. The 270. Okay, looks like it's right. All right, now let's see. If I make the skeletons activate its animation, should see a leg moving. Let's see, blot, I'll take, let's give it, oh, first of all I have to, let's give it the walk. Let's edit the walk to make sure that it's looping. Walk, time loop, loop, play. Oh, and play on start, where start? Is that the old? Okay, it's good. Oh, yeah, that's not what I meant. Just added the animation to thigh. Animator, yeah, no. Have an animator thigh, the whole thing needs to have one. Get this guy out. Okay. This needs to have an animator. It has one. Okay. Let's build. So it doesn't have an animator, it has a spot for an animator. So we're going to create a tool. Animator. Okay, so I'll name my stuff better once I put everything. Once I put everything to stuff. Any state. Right. Good. Walk should be going. Let's see this guy. That animator created. Hey, look at this. We have the leg moving. Loop. I think I attached the foot to the shin. No, didn't. Okay, so basically that's the steps that need to be done in order to whole model the way we have interchangeable parts, because later we'll have a folder of a bunch of thighs, like zombie thighs and cyborg thighs. Everything needs to have multiple versions of it, and then depending on what falls off and what comes back in, chicken thighs. Yes, chicken thighs. Anything. So basically, this is how you're able to have an object that has multiple animations, and also have objects that can hook on to bones. Let me show you what I've worked on yesterday. Is it here? Is it? I'm not sure. I think it's okay, so actually here I can just save this scene. I'm terrible at naming things, so definitely make an effort to things correctly. Project. Blurb updates. So yeah, this. Oh, so this was a test of component. So let's say this is a bone. This guy is a bone. Let's say it's a shin, right? So it's going to be moving, and it's going to be moving around. It's going to be rotating, and it's going to be doing stuff, right? So right now I'm just moving it. When you pick up an object to go, let's say you pick up a shin that's on the floor, click on it, and look, it goes to where it should go. So right now, all this does is just go from where I started from to the location of the shin. But then what needs to happen is also parent it to the shin. So that was just a proof concept that I can, depending on location and rotation, as I click on something, it goes to it and it rotates to that parent's location. A cooler little example, then I'm going to take a break. A cooler little example is what I did yesterday as well. The Zyborg project. This is a branch that I'm going to be using. Projects, Zyborg, assets, games, scenes, sandbox, yeah, sure. Oh, WTF. I can only have one Unity open? Weird. So this doesn't really quite work fully yet. So what I have is, okay, so, oh, dude, okay, there we go. So the guy walks around, and when you click things, you drop them off, but also things are dropped, like now the head is dropped. If I were to click on it, it goes to my head. I can exchange some stuffs. Let's say the that doesn't work anymore. And this is dropped. I can play, and it's not going to the right place. Yeah, it's not fully working. It's not quite working yet. Oh, the other thing I did is obviously if you're missing a thigh, obviously, first of all, what needs to happen is when you unhook an arm, the forearm and the hand needs to drop with it together. And also, if you only have one leg, you should not be able to have this animation. It should be a different animation. And these are the animations that I have. Yeah, we need to factor code to streamline. Yes, absolutely. For shiz. So what this animation, let me show you the other animations I have. So I have a hop on one leg, so I have a walk animation, which is, let's see, do I need this? Yes, I do. Do I need that? No, I don't. I need this. So here's the walk animation. A regular walk. But, shouldn't have done this. Okay. Stop walking. Okay, and this is the hop animation. At first I wanted to do a hop on the left and hop on the right. But I thought that was silly because you just need a one hop animation. Yeah. And then we will activate or deactivate a leg. Oh, its length is what, 30? I have to turn off the auto record. There we go. And it's obviously very slow, but depending on I can scale the length, and it'll seem like it's faster. Jumping, and I also have. Let's stop this animation. I have a hop on. Oh, I have. So when you have no legs, you will be crawling. That's walk cycle. Crawl. Did I not save crawl? Oh, there we go. There we go. This needs to be 60. There we go. Take off this gizmo. So that will be the crawl animation. And I'm just testing things out. I'm not even sure what the mechanics will be until we meet, but I'm just trying to figure out if ideas are plausible. Thinking of it'd be a bummer to think of really cool stuff and then realize that it's not possible to do. So yeah, this is what I has, and this is the end of this broadcast. Next time we'll try to streamline a better way to have audio and maybe have a folder for these tutorials as I do them, or anybody can participate, you know. Alright, thank you, and see you all this Sunday, I think? Something like that. Alright.